Who's the first one? Let's see. Dr. Andy, what up, my boy? What's up, little homie? Dr. Andy, my man. What it do, Playboy? Fantasma, smash that fucking thumbs up, brother. Fantasma, my boy. Uh-oh. What happened to Fantasma? Yep. No. I don't think so, Fantasma. What up, Big Nate? Big Nate. Well, if my dad was alive, Dr. Andy, yeah, he would have a bunch of stories. But he isn't alive, though. But yeah, he had tons of stories. Tons of them. Can you guys hear me good? Yeah? Give me a thumbs up if you can hear me good, Fantasma. Put the mic on so you guys could hear me good. Yep. Big Nate, he does. You know, from my understanding, he's actually hiding out in Guatemala. Sounds like you're sick. No, I'm not sick. I had a little loogie though right now, clearing my throat, so I can get a good hit of the potent. He'll be around. Grace will be around. He's always better late than never, right? Yeah, Guatemala. Guatemala. Yeah, Guatemala would be a great place too. Yep, that's right. Walking distance, Nate, if you know what I mean. Smash that thumbs up, guys. I got one for you, Nate. Did you hear about the indigenous people in Chiapas that got slaughtered? They got slaughtered bad today. My boy Big Nate. And I actually thought of you. While I was doing that and doing that research, I was thinking of you. That's right, Rick Jacobs. They did got him out of there. There actually was a crooked general that did that. A crooked general dragged him out of there. Yeah, crooked general. You know, so story goes, Fantasma probably already heard it, but here's the story. He has tons of stories about his days working in the unions and having drinks with mafiosos from the Midwest. That's right. Yeah, you're right, Nate. They're still being murdered, slaughtered, and taken advantage of. 100%. It's a sad story, Nate. Sad story. Sad story. Brings tears to my eyes and sorrow to my heart. Um, yeah, well, Chapo got turned by corrupted general. That's exactly right in Guatemala. Yeah. Well, supposedly they got some Colombian hitmen. They arrested. They extradited to the U.S. And one of the stories that they're claiming is that they had connections with Abuelo, and that Abuelo actually had terrorism training from actual terrorists. So, oh, excuse me. You know, so There's going to be some problems on that one right there. That's for damn sure. You know? Think about it. That's all they wanted was a connection to terrorism, you know, to get these guys in trouble. Terrorism's bad. Ever since 9/11. I have a video clip of the CNN News talking about an airplane that didn't even crash into the Pentagon. That there's nothing. Amber, what up? That's my girl. Big Amber's in the house. What'd it do, Amber? Mm-hmm. I don't know if they assassinated the president, but maybe they had a hand in it. How's their smash that thumbs up, guys, and check out Amber. She just gave a little something to the OG Black Fund. That's right, the Cash App. She hooked it up. Go Amber Bueno. That's a badass last name. I can never get over that last name, Bueno. That means good for all you non-Mexicans. So her name is Amber Good. Hey Amber, if you're ever a model, that could be your model name. So like they wouldn't know your real name, you know what I mean? So they ask you, you know, porn stars and strippers, they have that, right? So your name, you could use your real name, and then you could use Bueno, but good. So they ask you, what's your name? And you're like, Amber Good. And you're like, oh, just imagine. Just imagine. What would you do, Rick Jacobs, if some beautiful Mexican, thicker than a Snicker, right? Thicker than a Snicker Mexican girl, right? Whispered in your ear, said, "What are you doing, young man? I'll do anything you want. My name's Amber Good." My boy. Oh my Lord. I would be very down. You in the 95th percentile of the US. But don't get us started. Fucking Croatia. Hey, Croatia, everyone's asking about you. And he slides right in there like, what's up? Croatia. Oh, guys, thank you, guys. I need a laugh. I had a horrible day today, man. Yeah. Oh, you did Fantasma? Hell yeah. Yeah. Oh, man. It's the best, huh? But yeah, hey, Amber, so you know, Don Metro's running amok, man. They even got El Abuelo now connected to people from terrorist organizations. So this is a get down, Amber, in layman's term, like they say for the normal people. You know, in Michoacán, they've been having that war with Cartel, Jalisco Nueva Generación, El Abuelo, and all them. Well, now they have proof that they've had training from terrorist organizations. You know? I'm doing all right. Yeah, I'm doing all right, man. Yeah, Gloria Garcia, what up? What's up, Brandon? He's all, yo. I know Brandon. I know, we call him Brandino, though. You know, like the little dinosaurs, we call him Brandino. Yep. Gelato Smoker 664. What do I think about his being locked up? You know, what if he's not locked up? What if he's sitting somewhere in Nayarit in a beautiful mansion, and Mexico's like, hey man, we need you to tell everybody you're in jail so we can keep a little bit of diplomacy here, right? You never know, man. La Liz, what up? Hey, smash that thumbs up if you haven't smashed that thumbs up, guys. Remember, you know, we're not monetized, we don't get paid, and this is one way we can get out. What's up, Trollo Police? Man, no, I haven't seen the trailer. Have you been? If you guys don't know, it's my boy Trollo Police. He's been on here since the beginning. OG of the OGs. Trollo Police. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold the phone. Yep. Troll Police, how are you? Yeah, he's been missing for a long time, dude. Oh yeah, don't trip, man. I'm on that work schedule too, bro. Since I wasn't monetized or I didn't get paid, you know. Oh, she's wearing socks. She said. She said butt naked to the socks. Yeah, Godly Gamer. Godly Gamer was vicious, huh? Godly Gamer. I don't know what happened to Godly Gamer, but Godly Gamer was vicious. You know, I gotta tell you something about Godly Gamer. Him and CMP Bot used to get into it bad. Him and CMP Bot used to get into it good because they knew a lot of shit. Yeah, got to go, but glad I stopped and said hello. Well, I hope you're doing good, Amber. I always love to have you on my show. I always like to hear from you. You know, I always like your words of encouragement. You know, thank you very much. Your words, your pictures, everything are all great encouragements. You know, and thank you, Amber, once again for your friendship and everything. You know, thank you very much, and I hope your plant business and your personal life is going great. Because just from talking to you and just interacting with you a little bit that I have, I could tell you're a cool chick that I would love to do shrooms with. Love to swallow some shrooms and smoke some yeska. Have a good night. Ooh. Mm-hmm. Nate said, didn't want to be barefoot over the pedicure, huh? Yeah. So what do you think about that, Nate? What do you think? What's your opinion, Nate? Nate's a bright guy, guys. And you too, Croatia, and the rest of you. What are you guys' opinion on on these Colombians debriefing and talking about Metro having um, oh, it's very illegal, bro. It's as legal as you want it to be. You know, um, it's. So what do you think about that? Do you think that this is just like another way to put Metro on a like kind of like a public enemy? You know, I'm looking at it right now, and he's turning into a real shitstorm. Yeah, he has terrorist ties. He does. No, I didn't, Doctor Andy. Um, yeah, he's got terrorist ties, man. They got him down right now with terrorist ties. I mean, we knew that for a long time ago, you know, mercenaries and stuff like that. You could, like someone said on YouTube, you can open up, I'll even tell you who said it, OG Shitstain said it. You can open up, you can open up a Soldier of Fortune book and get a Navy SEAL for about 15 grand, 10 grand. He'll teach you just about anything, you know? Yep, don't believe it. America knows everything about terrorism. If they actually had terrorist Green Berets would be up fighting. I think they have ties, but not training with them. Yep. Yeah, Gloria said Metro la cagó. Yeah, he did. He fucked up. You know, I don't know how much truth there is into what they're saying about him, but there has to be some truth, especially if you have American. So what I got terrorist threats gang related. You might, you might. You might. Be careful. You might, dumbass. You know? Yeah. Well, it's crazy because they always say that El Cartel de Nueva Generación is the one, and actually the first ones to do and get any kind of training from any foreign allegiance was El Cartel del Golfo. If you remember, Jose Cardenas Jr. had British commandos train him. He actually had one from the Canadian Special Forces. A lot of you guys don't know is that Canada was once under the reign of the Queen of England, and they have a very good military. People forget about Canada. Americans don't, especially Americans during World War II. They can remember the Canadians very good. The Canadians, the good old Canucks, were the Americans' allies. Hey, what's up, servant of Christ? Hey, brother, how you doing? And the Canadians have always had a good military. They're not a very big military, but they're a very good military, you know? So did Mecho take out Haiti's president, considering that story you dropped about Haitians switched to Mecho? It would make sense. Pro, I'm going to tell you something. Another YouTuber is going to talk about, he was the first to talk about, the assassination of Haitians and anything. If you look at OG shit stains, he's talking about it right now. I was talking about it about 2 months ago, or no, not 2 months ago, about 2-3 weeks ago, right? Or about a month ago, about Haitians, right? Yep. Yeah, Metro. Yeah, he's probably over there in Hemet. Tell him. So you can't put anything past Metro, and you can't put anything past these cartels now, especially with the power and the money they got from the fentanyl. You know what I mean? What's up, Salad Bar? Yeah, he's real smart. Remember, Metro was worked for the government in Mexico before he was a great cartel leader. You know, there you go, Brandon. There you go. That's how you got to do it, man. You got to think outside of the bubble, not inside of the bubble. You know what I mean? A lot of people don't know that. I mean, I was probably one of the first ones to tell you guys about Haitian sicarios or Haitians that being sicarios. Yeah, they couldn't. That's the problem. A lot of people don't get that Muslims or terrorist Muslim groups, especially like ISIS or the Taliban, have that problem. Yeah, that's a crazy. Yeah, they would. That's crazy, huh? Oh my god. To Madeira? Yeah, Madera sucks. Apparently, the cartel called the Taliban in Zacatecas. They've had them over there for a while. They're actually a break off from Chapo's old group he had. You know what I mean? ISIS in Egypt, Turkey, last I heard. And I can't stand the Roman Catholic Church. There you go, Nate. That's right, Nate. Nate's a big old Indian, huh, Croatia? It's a big old fucking. Huh. Yep. Hiding out, Nate said? Tell them about the midget Sakaido kid napping fools. I don't know anything about that guy. He said the midget fool. He said, homie, do you listen to corridos mafiosos? Yeah. Yep, that's right. Yep, out of Syria and Iraq, 100%. Nate's probably Mexican. He probably doesn't like anybody. You know? Like, look at, like right now, I'll give you guys an insight right now. We got a couple people on here. I'll give you something. I'm going to give you guys a good one right now. I'll give you guys a real good one right now. You know, Cartel Jalisco Nueva Generacion has had a leader. He passed away already, but he was a great leader of theirs, and his name was not Mecho. If you guys want to know, one of the good leaders they had was a old man by the name of Doncello. Now, Doncello, or El Ojo de Vidrio, was sentenced to a prison called La Puente Grande. Now, La Puente Grande is a prison in Jalisco. It's a very big prison. It's a prison where they send some of the most dangerous criminals that they have. The glass eye's right. El Ojo de Vidrio. Chapo's been there. Many of people have been there. Puente Grande one time was considered the Pelican Bay or the Colorado ADX of Mexican prison. Don Chelo was one of the founding members of Cartel Jalisco Nueva Generacion, who broke away. He's one of the founding members that broke away from the original Familia Michoacana and a lot of people from Michoacan. He was one of actually the ones that helped um, Mecho and the Valencias get to the status that they're at. A lot of people know him as El Ojo de Vidrio, or a lot of people used to call him El Rey de Puente Grande. Now, a lot of people don't talk about him because they really don't know anything about the game or know anything of the inside of the game. I can give you guys all the names that mainstream media gives you all the fucking time, like other channels do. And to tell you the truth, sometimes I get a little disappointed because it seems like that's what people like. They like all that mainstream shit. But I'm going to give you guys a little Friday special tonight and teach you guys a little bit about a band named Doncello. Now, Doncello was one of the original members of the Michoacan families that left Michoacan. The Valencias, the Osegueras, the Menendez, and a couple, two other families were original families that took off. A lot of people don't know that Doncello, or Ojo de Vidrio, was caught, was sentenced to Puente Grande, and they used to call him El Rey de Puente Grande. Now, the reason why I'm bringing him up right now is because he has three sons that are pulling up in the ranks of Nueva Generacion, and they're very high-ranking officials, comandantes. One of them, they call him El Siete Siete, which means the 7-7. That's his code name. That's his radio name, El Siete Siete. Now, another one is one of his sons. This is El Arab. His son El Arab, they ended up giving him, I think El Arab got 10 or 15 years. So, you know, they're a strong family. And the reason why I bring them up is because, this thing that they're talking about, terrorist links with with ISIS even, is something that's just off the hook. Thank you, Beto. Thank you very much. Jalisco Nueva Generación is almost everywhere, guys. They're in every avenue you can think of, which is a crazy thing to think of. Yup. Is he busted in Guantanamo Bay? No, he's not. As a matter of fact, the one who knows, Doncello died. He died a few years ago. He's actually famous for this. There's a video if you guys want to look him up on YouTube. There's not many videos of him, but there's a video of Doncello in Puente Grande, and Doncello is throwing a party, and you can see him drinking, and he's in a nice polo shirt and a hat on, and they have a lot, of stuff. No, actually, his son El Arab is right here in El Reclorio 23 de Sonora, Guaymas. So he's like in a low maximum security prison. He's not a fucking terrorist. He's a fucking drug dealer. Remember, he's got a fucking a non-violent crime. How the fuck are you gonna send him to Guantanamo Bay on a John Cochiloco? What's good, plain boy? Terrorist threats. Fuck out of here. Oh yeah, there's always a lot of military fucking activity in Tijuana. What's fucking new? Jesus Christ. When I went let me see. Shit, I went a long time ago. I went like 4 months ago, 5 months ago, 6 months ago, right? And fuck, there's always fucking military everywhere. Oh, fucking everywhere. Down the hill for my grandma's, down the street. That's just normal. That's just normal. It's a fucking, what do they call that? Diles gelato. They fucking tienen retenes donde quiera. Yeah, Louis Dipso, you're right. Kendrick Hightower, them boys scare me, cuz. He said, scare me, cuz. Hey guys, don't forget to drop a little something on the Cash App, man, for OG Black, or the Patreon, or the PayPal. I think I did, Croatia. Sorry, I just didn't look at it. I emailed you though. I emailed you. I think I emailed you, and then I haven't looked at it no more. I don't really look at my emails, man. You know? I don't think they would do that because they know how a lot of those military guys are. They know how gun ho they are. They're to get court-martialed or subpoenaed or questioned. They probably yap and open their big fat mouth. So I don't know how true that is, but there might be some truth behind it. Maybe retired or maybe ex-military. I could see that all day. There's tons of them over there. Ex-military, retired, or guys that they got a lot of training on their own and never went to the military. Those are the worst ones. Yeah, ex-cholos, ex-P9, ex-Asian boys, ex-bulldogs, ex-norteños, ex-fucking Texas Syndicate, ex-fucking Tango Blast, X Latin Kings, X fucking Zopound, XTRG, fucking X fucking, you know? I can go on and on there, brother. I can go on and on. I'm good at that. Yeah, just about any experience. Yeah, they will. They'll take a fucking Croatian, an Albanian, a Czechoslovakian, a Yugoslovakian. They'll take a fucking a Kurd, a Turk, a turd. You know, anybody with any Haitians too. Why not? In Tijuana, Gelato 664. It's like Walmart, exactly. Haitian too. Yeah, Gelato knows what's up. Right there in Tijuana. You can't even cross the fucking border without having some fucking black bumble looking, bumblebee tuna looking dude asking you what's up, you know? Bumblebee tuna. Yeah, yeah, yeah. They like black dudes. Hell yeah, fam. You know my nigga. Yeah, they love black dudes. Shit, check it out, fam. I'll tell you like this, fam. Chapo and Griselda Blanco. Griselda Blanco was one of the first women to ever use African Americans in California to sell cocaine for her. So you know, a little history. The Colombian queen pin Griselda Blanco actually almost even married a black man, an African American, okay? She was a real queen, all right? She had Santa Ana, California on lock when she lived there. There was so much cocaine and everything. She was Pablo's boss, so you know, at one time, you know, Pablo actually worked under her before Pablo, you know, got his little fucking organization hooked up. Yep, yep, yep. How do I know about Mexico City? I know for a fact that that Mexico City right now has the Michoacán cartel there. They actually have La Fresa, Johnny Hurtado, and his brother. They left Michoacán because the CDS had promised them to help them take over Mexico City because Chapo Guzman's kids, the Menores, wanted to take the airport away from, or take away whatever control they had left of the old CDS or Don Mayo's people, of the piracy that they have in Mexico. Now, if you guys know anything about Mexico City, they're great for pirating things, CDs. You know, they're bootleg Bob. Anything that's pirated or fake, they got it, and they got it for a really low price. And the Menores wanted in on that, and so in Mexico City, there is not a trace, a fart, or a wind of Vicente Zambada or Don Mayo's son, like another YouTube channel claimed. You know, I'm not gonna say his name, his real name, but I'm gonna um, give him his other name, OG Shitstains. You know, stop hanging on Vicente Zambada's nutsack, swinging like a fucking like a swing on him. But you know, they there's not a fart, wind, piss of Vicente Zambada in Mexico City. You know, yeah, Mayo's son. So you know, he's probably sitting right now in Kuchawa, Kentucky, on a 200-acre farm with some dirtbag like OG Black and OG Shadow, walking around with walkie-talkies. One all heroined out, and the other one all high as a kite. You know, personal bodyguards of his. You know, and you know, living life, living life. He's in New Hampshire. Fucking there. There. It is. Rick Jacobs said it. He's in New Hampshire. Are the Menores in serious trouble in Sonora and in Culiacan? No. In Culiacan, they're great. In Sonora, they're having their hiccups and their problems like anyone else, but they're doing great. How long till they capture? You know, I said till December, and I've La Les. I don't know if you guys remember. I said till December, so I'm fucked. I don't think they're ever gonna get that man. He's probably gonna die of a Viagra overdose before they ever catch him. You know, good old Viagra overdose. Die like another old man I know. Yeah, some Chechens. Hey, Croatia. So teach me a little bit about these Chechens. I had a buddy tell me some shit about them, that they were gruesome, that they were some fucking real mercenaries. Yeah, it's cool in Tijuana. Gelato 664. How is it? They're Russians. Oh man, the Ruskies. Good old Ruskies, huh? Hard. They're Muslims from the mountains. Oh fuck. Oh no, I'm good. They're on another level. He said they're from the when you said from the mountains, I was good. I don't know, troll police. You know what? You know what? They just not into that. They're not. They're just not. You know what? I tried it. Even weed. I had gotten. I look, troll police. I tried before I went to prison. This was. It's gonna be almost 7 years since I went to prison, right? Before my boss inverted all this money into meth, right? Because my boss was looking at the avenues of where to invest a whole bunch of money into a new avenue and I had firmly I'm a firm believer in the dispensary and marijuana business, and this was 7 years ago. And I had told my boss, I'm like, let's put it into weed shops. Let's put it into growing first, and then we'll own some weed shops. I was like, we were looking at houses where we could grow everything, and we're so close. And then he just got impatient, and he's like, fuck it, we'll just sell dope again. And we started selling dope, and here we are today on the OG Black Show. Here we are today on the OG Black Show, huh? It's great for tourists. Don't believe all that hype. It's great for tourists. If you're gonna do anything, Gelato C, yeah. Tijuana safe. I went to the Palenque like 6 months ago. Oh, you're from Paramount? Oh yeah. I used to go to Paramount all the time. I used to get off right there off of. That's what I used to get off on Paramount. Boom, take it all the way up on Pioneer. Get off on Pioneer. Take it all the way up. Yep, yep, yep. Spoiler boy, he hasn't told me anything. I don't talk to that vato. I wish I did sometimes though. Tell him to give me a loan. Could use a loan. Could use a loan. Not even a loan, una manita like they say. Una manita leve. Right? Una manita leve. For a little bit of money. So my gallera. So tomorrow, guys, OG Black's got another special for you guys. So tomorrow, we're gonna be going to a OG Black rooster farm. So you guys know. All right, take you guys on a real game farm. Look at some itty bitty babies, some roosters. Oh, that's my water crunkling. Yeah, Michael, are you black? Just my soul, Michael. Just my soul. Oh, shout out to Sinaloa. Hell yeah. What do you know about Rigo Imperial Black? I don't know anything about that vato. I told you I know a guy named Rigo. Well, I don't know him. He's a friend of my family, but he's with the business though. With the business. With the business, the one I know at least. The one I know at least. But I don't know that guy. I could ask about him, and you could ask me on my next live. Again, the same question. How about that? I'll ask about him, and then I'll tell you on my next live what I found out about him. Yeah. Son, you don't know the big hitters from back in the day. No, no. I don't know Rigo Imperial. I used to know okay, here's someone I know right now. Mr. Tovar. Mr. Tovar from Stanton. Do you know who Mr. Tovar is from Stanton? Spoiler boy. I know Gloria Garcia knows who that is. Real famous guy in Orange County. There you go. There you go. Do you know who that guy is? Dirty Bird? Spoiler boy? Mr. Salazar right here from 714. He's from that area. He knows Mr. Tovar. Or he knows of people from Stanton. Ooh. El Pilotito. A lot of people know who you're talking about, Gelato Smoker. Pilotito. Pues son todos hijos del Señor. But they're not. They're on the list though. People know about them. Tinky Duarte. Now here we go. Spoiler boy was in Santana in the early '90s. Tinky Duarte. I never heard of Tinky Duarte. I heard of Big Joe from Alley Boys. I heard of Slick from the park, from Salvador Park. No, you know what? You're right, Spoiler Boy, but that's exactly my dad's times in the '90s. What about this one, Spoiler Boy? What you know about people from Santa Anita? Huh? If you're talking about people moving weight, coke dealers, heroin dealers, then you must know all the people from Main Street and Lopers. They were the heavy hitters in Santa Ana. Um, Tinky Duarte, they probably put Tinky Duarte to fucking rest. All of them from Alley Boys, the Mesqua brothers. Lunia Mesqua, F Troop. There you go. There you go. What you know about that one? Tinky Duarte. Never really heard of him. Not before my times. Not the '90s, but I know about the '90s because I am a '90s baby. Joe Tovar, yeah. Yeah, they were from Colima, but you want to know something really, if you watch any of my videos, I got real story on the Mesqua. Actually, OG Black's family took in the Mesqua kids, so you know. We actually knew Lunia Mesqua. They lived in Santa Ana and Loper Street. I'll tell you who I know. Rene Lunia Mesqua. The ones that lived in Riverside off of Van Buren and stuff where the Garibay Felix is. That story is on your Patreon. That's right, Croatia, it is. I actually know the Mesquas. We actually took in almost 6 or 7 of the motherfuckers. Mm-hmm. So, so you know, Spoiler Boy, I know a lot. But I never heard of Tinky Duarte. And I don't think Tinky Duarte was at the meeting at the park when the Mexican Mafia was handing out rules when the big homie was. Minnie was big time. Hell yeah. The guys from the Mesqua brothers were the main suppliers for all of Minnie Street. Yeah. So what if he wasn't a Sureño? Don't mean nothing. Still had to pay fucking feria unless he was running around selling dope on a low without no one knowing, or if he was a black, then yeah. Because if he was white or a real Sureño or a Mexican, he would have to pay some money. He was from Sinaloa. Yeah, he was a paisa who wasn't paying no money. He probably lived in an apartment in a house, hiding out, not telling anybody. And he probably supplied dope to a lot of Sureños and Southsiders, but he didn't tell anybody that he wasn't or anything like that because they probably stick their dick up his ass and rob him. Yeah, I'm real. There was tons of people. The Mesquas weren't Sureños originally, but Looney became a Sureño, and his brother Chaka. Chaka became the main leader of Loper Street from the '80s and the '90s, and Looney became a member of Logan in Santana. So you know, where Twinkie Duarte was from, that's where Looney was. Smart dude, kept to himself, I bet. Either smart or coward. You know how I think a dude's a badass? And this is my opinion. I'm not saying I'm right, spoiler boy. My opinion is a bad motherfucker does what he wants, where he wants, whenever he wants, in front of whoever he wants. He doesn't act differently even if the Virgin Mary or Jesus Christ was in front of him. But you can always have that other aspect of a scared little boy saying, you know what? He was a smart man because he was quiet. Sometimes I think that a smart man was as smart. He was as brave as he was smart. You know, I don't think so. And if he tells you what he's gonna do, he does it. That's right. That's right. What's up, Big John Gotti? Hey, John Gotti, tried calling you, big homie, but the phone did not go through. No, I don't. I don't know no Oscar. I knew an Oscar, dude. And my homie Lucio shot his eye out when we were little. That shit was fucked up. Oh, all right. All right. Well, I'll email you, brother. All right, guys. I'm going to let you guys go because OG Black has had a long day and he's hungry. All right. Thank you guys for all the love and support, man. I love you guys all, you know. You guys have a good one. Is P9 growing in strength size? I can never find up-to-date info on them. Yeah, pro, they're always going to be growing. That's an organization that's never going to go away now. P9 made white boys proud again in Southern California to be white, made it okay to be white again, made it okay to listen to punk rock music and everything okay. P9's real and they're here to stay. It's your boy OG Black, and I'm out.